Alright, what's good YouTube? Raging Yoshi here, and this is a very non-Raging Yoshi-esque video. Now, this is the next part of the bonus episode, the bonus or extra episodes, however you want to see it, for Kingdom Hearts 2. Basically, what's going to be going on this episode is, I recorded all this video footage about a day ago, not even, and this is me simply running through all the worlds, collecting up all of the different items and chests that I have missed along the way. Now, I have music playing over in the background and stuff, and I could have very easily just left the music and said, here's the video, have fun. I'm deciding not to do that. I'm going to attempt to commentate and talk about several different things that I want to get talked about. My original plan was to do separate videos for each and every one of them, but I'm going to just try to lump sum everything into here. Now, over the course of the game Kingdom Hearts 2, we've collected an item known as an Orichalcum Plus. Orichalcum Plus, just like the regular Orichalcums, are synthesis items used to synthesize items. In the case of the Orichalcum Plus, it is used to synthesize the ultimate weapon. Now, to synthesize the ultimate weapon, you need to find the ultimate recipe, which will be shown off in a few moments in the video. I'm not exactly sure how long. It's in Twilight Town, and I'm starting in Twilight Town, so it's going to be rather shortly. So the ultimate weapon, when you synthesize it, it requires 13 Orichalcum Pluses and a bunch of other high-level synthesis materials that we find throughout the game. Now, the Orichalcum Plus, there's only 7 in the game, but to make the ultimate weapon, it actually requires 13. The reason for this being is there's special synthesis items that you can add to recipes, and it'll cut the necessary amount of each ingredient in half. So, you have to get all 7 Orichalcum Pluses, and then you need to use one, I think it's Serenity. No, Serenity. It is an energy crystal, I believe it's called, if I'm thinking correctly. And with that, you're able to synthesize the ultimate weapon. Now, I don't remember the location of all of the Orichalcum Pluses. I know that we've collected, I believe, 3 over the course of the story. No, wait, no. We got 1 over the... I'm being really stupid right now. I apologize. If I remember correctly, we've gotten 1 over the course of the story. We got 1 for completing the Winnie the Pooh story, and 1 for completing Atlantica. That leaves 4 remaining. 1 is in the world that never was, which we'll see that later in the video. That's actually at the very, very end of the video. 1 is gotten... shoot. My brain is really farting right now. I'm trying to think. Because I'm trying to think of where these are. I'm actually going to, since I'm recording this post commentary, I'm just going to pop it open in my tab. But so you need the 7 Orichalcum Pluses. I'm just going to type this in real quick. And then with that, and with the energy crystal, you're then able to synthesize the ultimate weapon. 1 of the Orichalcum Pluses, it's gotten through collecting 1 of every other synthesis material in the game. So you need to find... okay, there's the ultimate recipe right there. You need to find everything, every synthesis material you can find in the game in order to get the ultimate weapon. As well as, in another video, I'm going to be going to Olympus Coliseum. That's going to be the next video. I already have that footage recorded. I'm just going to commentate over it like I'm doing here. What you basically have to do is you have to beat the Goddess of Fate Cup, which is unlocked by beating the other 3 cups that are already available there. So once you beat the Goddess of Fate Cup, you get an Orichalcum Plus from that. So that's another thing. Right now, if you look at the Keyblade I have equipped, I believe it's the Decisive Pumpkin or something like that. I don't remember the exact name. All I know is that you get it from Halloween Town. It's a pretty good Keyblade. It gives what is it? I think it gives combo boost, which makes your combos do more damage the longer they go. And so basically the longer your combo is, good finishing blow will deal a heck of a lot of damage. So that's what I wanted to talk about there. Real quick, actually, I'm glad I just went through the Sandlot because it made me think. You could actually go into the Sandlot and play Struggle against four characters. I'm trying to remember who they are. You can play against Hayner, Cypher, Setzer, and someone else. I want to say Vivi, but I don't think it was Vivi. This is just me thinking on top of my head. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Here, I'm just dumping off all my synthesis materials. In order to be able to use energy crystals to synthesize, I believe your synthesis level needs to get to a certain point. So that's why you see me. I'm just doing really random synthesis. So it's just like just synthesize all the things. Didn't really make a difference to me. Cause like it's rather difficult. I don't know. Sometimes I find it difficult to synthesize stuff. Cause I did take about a day and a half. Actually no, I wouldn't say a day and a half. I'd say more like 4 hours. I took about 4 hours and I just wrecked. I just ran from world to world collecting up the synthesis materials I needed. And then just destroying everything. Just I beat the living crap out of every enemy I saw. And I collected a bunch of extra stuff, so that allowed me to synthesize a lot of stuff. Valor Form is extremely OP, by the way. I've come to realize this. Like, it doesn't let you use magic, but otherwise, it really just wrecks every enemy you fight. Because you just put a couple combos in, and Valor just destroy them. It's really ridiculous. Also, just real quick, I just want to talk. I recently watched a complete speed run of Kingdom Hearts 2, and it was just a speed run. Like, he didn't 100% the game or anything. He just got through the game in as quickly a manner as possible. And I have to say, some of the things I picked up from watching that dude play is ridiculous. First off, Magnet and Thunder are overpowered. I don't know why I've never picked that up before, but literally, if you're in a large area of enemies and you need to clear them, Magnet then spam Thunder is such an easy way to just destroy every enemy that's there. I never noticed it before, it's kind of dumb. Also, you can look at websites to show you where every chest in that whole entire grid thing is. Like, it has it broken down by what it is, by what it has in it, and even where it is. So it's honestly rather useful. But here, I'm going back into Winnie the Pooh, because for some reason, I'm stupid, and I missed a couple of chests. Note, I'm going to say this right now, all but maybe 2 of the chests are in this one area, but I missed the other 2, because I'm bad, and I'm dumb. I don't know why, and I'm going to literally go to every area in Winnie the Pooh, and there's only one other area that has chests in it, and I'm going to run around all of them looking for chests. Yes, I could have cut this out, but I decided not to. This is my... You see, me editing this was a combination of me being lazy and me not being lazy. Me not being lazy was me simply just condensing the size of the video and just letting it run. Me not being lazy is me having a different audio play for every world corresponding to whatever world I was in. I have to say, this is 2 hours of recording condensed into one video. Here, I'm a total jerk to Pooh's friends, and I just leave them while I go run around looking for treasure chests. I'm a bad person. I'm sorry. I'm such a bad person. But that's besides the point. I say that too much. It's like, it's bad when you say something too much. It's worse when you're aware of it, because you're aware of it, and then you bring everyone's attention to it every time you do it. But as I was saying, so yeah, a few chests in here. There's still a couple chests that I've missed. So real quick, what I'm going to talk about is this game. It actually does to an extent. Oh my goodness, I'm not going. Does look, what the hell is wrong with me? Maybe I'm just tired because it's 2 a.m. Maybe. But as I was saying, as you go through all of this. In Jiminy's journal, there's like a set of, you could say, achievements you can do. And honestly, the it's like, basically, Jiminy's Journal has these little Mickey Mouse symbols that will appear once you've done everything in a world. So it's like you do everything that the game wants. So it might just be completing the world, or it might be finding all the treasure chests in the world. And like in some cases, once I got all the treasure chests, that did appear on the world. But then if the worlds have a mini game, they want you to, number one, you have to play the mini game, and then number two, you'll have to get a certain score in said mini game. So if you go into Hercules, you have to get a certain score in each of the cups, because the cups do have scores. If you go into friggin' Twilight Town, remember all the little different mini games you did with Roxas in the beginning of the game? All of those are available to be done, and you have to do all those, and then you have to get certain scores in them. Yeah, most of those are honestly really easy to do. There's a singular one that's a pain in the behind, and that's poster duty. Now, if someone actually wants me to show poster duty, I will show it. I will do an extra video where I show off the poster duty and how to do it within the time limit, because the time limit is 30 seconds. The amount of stuff you have to go through to be able to do it is ridiculous, but it is doable. It is very doable. So, I'm just putting it out there that if anyone does actually want me to show off poster duty, I will. What else? There's a couple other mini games and stuff. None of those are really all too difficult. The main one is Olympus Coliseum, because, okay, I'm going to be getting into this next episode, but next episode I will be showing off the 4 Olympus Coliseum Underdrome Cups. Now, there are 8 cups in Olympus Coliseum. Now, there are only 4 in the Underdrome, however, because basically once you reach certain acquirements throughout the game, you unlock the Hades Paradox battles, which those are basically 4 cups similar to the Underdrome cups, except significantly harder. And I mean significantly harder. Like, I have a friend, he's had this game since it came out, just like I have, and he's never beaten them all. Me, I've never unlocked them all because I haven't, honestly, before doing this Let's Play, I hadn't played this game in years, which does make me sad, because playing back through it and playing it today really made me remember why I like this game. Like, I still don't like it more than the first one, but I really do love Kingdom Hearts 2, though. So, yeah, the Underdrome Cups, there's 4 of them. Because, like, for the regular Underworld Cups, there's the Pain and Panic Cup, Cerberus, Titans, and Goddess of Fate. So there's the Pain and Panic Paradox Cup, the Cerberus Paradox, the Titan Paradox, and the Hades Paradox, which replaces the Goddesses of Fate. So, Pain and Panic one, it's unlocked by beating the Goddesses of Fate. Cerberus is unlocked by getting level 5 in all of your drive forms except for Final Form. Now, I'm going to go over the drive forms in another moment because I want to explain how you level those up. Even though I know I've explained it, I'm pretty sure I've explained it throughout the playthrough, but I'm just going to re-explain it in a moment. So that's by getting all the drive forms to level 5. Now, by getting the summons to level 5, you unlock the Titan Cup. Now, by maxing the level of all your summons and your drive forms, which is getting everything to level 7, you unlock the Hades Paradox Cup, which is extremely difficult, can be very hard. I will explain some tips on how to get through that next episode when we do the Olympus Coliseum stuff. But, so, when it comes to the forms, Aegisaurus forms level up in a different way. So, when it comes to Valor form, it is every hit dealt to an enemy. So, fighting anything gives you experience for Valor. For Wisdom, it's every Heartless destroyed. Final form, it's every drive ball collected while in Master form is every drive ball while collected in Master form. And Final form, it's every nobody destroyed. Now for Valor form, you can just use it wherever, and so long as you're fighting stuff, you'll easily level up Valor form. It'll be like nothing. Wisdom form, the best place to go is the world that never was. As for final form, it's just wisdom form. You want to be in the dark city part. Final form, you want to be up in the actual tower part of it. Now for master form, honestly, the best place to level up master form is Timeless River, because it's very easy to get in and out and reset your drive gauges, so you never have to worry about running out of drive. As well as the enemies you will run into in Timeless River do drop a lot of drive balls, so you can get a lot of experience really fast there. And I experienced that like just today. Like I had Valor already level 7 from just doing stuff, but I got all my other 3 forms from level 1 to level 7 just today. Like over the course of me, jeez, I'm hitting my mic with my comb. Like that's just over the course of me playing today, I managed to do all that. So that's cool and all. Each drive form has a special ability that as you level up the drive form to certain points, it will unlock the special abilities. So for Valor form, you get high jump. Because what happens is the actual forms version of the ability will level up, and then as that ability levels up, Sora gets the lower version of it. So forms, they go level 1, 2, 3 max, and then once you hit max, Sora will get the level 3 ability. If it's level 3, Sora gets level 2. If it's level 2, Sora will get level 1, etc. Pretty simple. So what happens is for Valor form, Sora gets high jump, which was a mandatory item to get through Kingdom Hearts 1, but that's besides the point. For Wisdom, Sora gets this little quick dash ability, which is similar to dodge roll, but it's not dodge roll. It's not trying to be dodge roll, and it's not the ability. It's just Sora does like a little dash forward and rushes forward. It's pretty useful for a couple things. By leveling up Master Form, Sora gets, I forget what the ability is called. It's called like aerial dodge or something like that. Basically, it gives Sora a double jump, for lack of a better way to put it. Which it also allows Sora to try a little faster through the air once he does when he's doing the second jump. So it's really good for being mobile in fights and stuff. Now, Final Form, leveling that up gives you Glide, and the higher level, the faster you glide, obviously. Glide, it's very useful to get. It's a very good ability, and simply put, because I still have to record myself fighting Sephiroth, who is the super boss of this game. Because you know every Kingdom Hearts game has to have their super boss, and like as if anyone doesn't know it's Sephiroth. If you didn't know, spoiler alert, you're going to find out in 2 more videos. But yeah, so I have to record that. But so what else was I saying? Oh jeez, I just completely lost track of everything I was saying. My brain is not throbbing out of nowhere. Think. What were you saying, Tim? You're not going senile yet. I was talking about the forms. I said something about Sephiroth. Yeah, but I will be doing the Sephiroth fight. I'm probably going to end the series off with the Sephiroth fight. Real quick, I would like to say that several of the I realized I didn't show off quite a few of this. I didn't show off all the summons, and I'm going to try before I record the Sephiroth fight to show off the summons, and also go into more depth about what they do, because I found some stuff out about the summons that is a little ridiculous, and I've also found out so many little tricks and tweaks about this game. Just like, it's ridiculousness. But it's like, over the course of watching the speedrunner speedrun this game, bosses that took me a 20 minute plus episode to record me fighting, this dude was beating in 30 seconds. You have no idea how irritated and upset that makes me. Like, it legitimately hurts my heart, because I'm just like, oh, I thought I was good at this game. Well, okay, no. Kingdom Hearts 1 I think I'm good at. I don't think I'm good at 2. 2 I don't really think I'm good at 2, honestly. I would like to get better at 2, because I do enjoy Kingdom Hearts 2 very much. Which I'd say Okay, I'm gonna try to stop talking about the speedrunner because it's stupid. But yeah, stuff and things and stuff and things. I've talked about the forums. I've talked about the summons. I've talked about the minigame stuff. I've talked about... Okay, I'm trying to think, because I feel like I've talked about just about everything I really want to talk about. This is weird, because I do feel like I'm done talking. Oh. I don't know if I ever made this known, but if you're in a form and you get to a save point while still in form and leave to the world map, your form gauge will get refilled to maximum. So when leveling up the drive forms, that is a very instrumental thing to take advantage of. Oh geez, actually, on my other screen, I would like to actually take a minute and talk about this, since I'm talking about the drive forms. Now, in Kingdom Hearts 2, there is a thing known as Anti-Form. Excuse me, I just yawned really hard. Now, Anti-Form is a drive form which appears semi at random. Basically, what happens is, as you use your drive forms, you build up anti-counters. Once your anti-counter, now the more anti-counters you have, the higher the percentage you have of going into anti-form. Now, going into anti-form is bad. B-A-D, bad. Because you cannot heal, you cannot use items, and you cannot cancel out of anti-form. You have to just sit there and take it. Now, the anti-form counters... Now, I'm looking at a thing real quick, and so you begin with 0 anti-form counters. Every time you use Master or Wisdom form, you get +1 counter. Now, if you use a form when the partner you're using the form for is unconscious, you actually won't get a counter. And when you gain new forms that aren't final form, by the way, well, like when you gain all the other forms, it'll reset your counter to 0, making it safe to use for a little bit. Going into anti-form will subtract 4 counters, and using final form subtracts 10 counters. So I used to think it was, oh, once you use final form, you'll never get anti-form again. No, it's if you use final form a lot in conjunction with your other forms, you'll probably not get final anti-form anymore. Now, there are multipliers that will multiply your chances of getting anti-form. If you are doing a mission battle, and when you're in a mission battle, your command deck, it's colored red instead of like the blue or the yellow. This is me just removing the new symbols from all of my stuff in my Jiminy's journal. It was just really irritating me, so I just really started just going through a lot of stuff and just taking a bunch of stuff out. I didn't do everything, however. But yeah, so if your command deck is red, then your chances of going anti-form are doubled during that time. Now, if you're fighting... it's Barbossa, Pete, or Hades, your multiplier, it's ×0. Which, I don't know if it should be ×1 or ×0, because ×0 would mean you can't go anti-form. But I don't know. Battles involving non-party allies like Hercules and Mickey, etc., your multiplier is also ×0 then. Against organization members. See, this is something I did not know. You're 5 times more likely to go into anti-form. So my strategy for going into the form and turning it off in order just to get health back and mana and stuff, it is a terrible strategy, especially against organization members. So you have a very, very good chance of going anti-form when you do that. So please do not listen to my stupidity. I am so sorry. And then during the game's finale, during the times you can go into forms, you are 10 times more likely to get anti-form. So, just keep that in mind with anti-form. Anti-form is basically just meant to be a consequence for abusing the drive forms, which I try not to do too much of. Anyway, it's just like the game saying, hey, stop it. Stop it. And you know what? That's perfectly fair and fine and dandy. Oh jeez, my brain. I can't think of anything else I need to say. Oh yeah, anti-form. When you do go into anti-form, it steals all of your drive gauges, not just the ones you were planning on using. Like, you lose everything, which is honestly rather terrible. By the way, I've run past the chest I was looking for. I was supposed to look up Orichalcum pluses. I'm stupid. Orichalcum. I'm dumb, and like I just thought about it. Alright, synthesis. Since I obviously cannot spell, this is the way I'm gonna... Syn... Okay, we're gonna try this. Synthesis! Yay! I did it! Oh my god, I'm the bestest at spelling. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at spelling. I'm so terrible at this. Alright, Orichalcums. It passed it. Orichalcums. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. My amount of carryings disappeared. Also, I'm currently looking at the last location of the thing I was looking for. So since this is about to be done, because I'm gonna find it in a moment, and I don't know what the music's cutting out, but I'm gonna have the actual music in now because I was stupid. So Orichalcum pluses are found in... There are 7 Orichalcum pluses in the game. 1 is found by obtaining all material types. 1 is found by completing the Starry Hill Torn page, completing Dawn of a New Day musical, winning the Goddess of Fate Cup. There's a chest at the Central Computer Mesa, a chest at Sunset Terrace back when we were in what's it called? Twilight Town, and then a chest at Brink of Despair. Alright, that's it. I'm done. So see y'all next episode when we do Olympus Coliseum. Peace, and deuces.